Distillation. Distillation is the process of heating a liquid to form its vapors and then condensing the vapors to form the liquid. It is used to separate two or more substances present in a liquid or for purification of water. The apparatus used for distillation is shown here. Let us see the demonstration. Take some salt water in a retort and heat it till the water gets converted to steam. The steam is collected in the beaker, which is connected to the retort as shown here. The steam condenses into drops of water and the salt is left behind in the retort.
Hi, I'm John Gallagher from LearningHerbs.com and Mountain Rose Herbs, and welcome to Herbal Basics. Today we're going to make herbal oils, just like these two oils that you can get in Mountain Rose Herbs, this comfrey herbal oil and this calendula flower oil. These oils can be used by themselves or in two other remedies that we're going to make in later Herbal Basics lessons, a healing salve and a lip balm. Infusing herbs and oils allows us to extract fats and fat-soluble healing constituents as well as volatile oils from the plants. So we're going to make two infused oils here today, and the reason why we're doing that is because in the future Herbal Basics lessons we'll be making a salve as well as lip balm, and we'll be using the comfrey leaf for the salve and the calendula we'll be using for the lip balm. So the smallest you can get at Mountain Rose here is a 4-ounce pack. So we want 4 ounces of dried calendula flowers and 4 ounces of comfrey leaf. Okay, and for our oils, we're going to need sweet almond oil and extra virgin olive oil. And the reason why we're using almond oil for the lip balm, which is what we're going to use with the calendula, is because it has a less greasy texture when we're making our lip balm, and it's also real nice if you're going to make lotions out of it later as well. But for a salve, olive oil works great. We're going to be using that with the comfrey. And finally, we just simply need 2 bone-dry mason jars with lids. Calendula oil is soothing, moisturizing, and cooling, so this oil we're making is going to make a wonderful lip balm. Now, comfrey is incredibly healing for wounds and skin problems. Make sure you never use it until a wound is cleaned out of all possible infectious material. Now we're doing the basic folk method of making oils here. Oils with dried herbs. There's lots of ways to make oil, and just mind you that it's very different when you're using fresh plants. This is just a way to get you going with something that you can do at any time, because you can use dried herbs any time of year, no matter where you live. So I'm filling my jar up halfway with each of the herbs. I'm going to take my almond oil, since I'm using that for the calendula, and I'm just going to pour that on in till we get to just a little bit below the rim there. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same with the olive oil and the cup.
Hi, in this video I will demonstrate the soxhlet extraction of capsaicinoids from spicy peppers. First you will need a baking tray, Pyrex glass containers, a cutting board, a sharp knife, and peppers. Start by chopping up the peppers and separating the seeds from the peppers, saving the seeds. These seeds contain more capsaicinoids than the pepper flesh. Chop the peppers up, place them into a Pyrex container, then place them in the oven to dry on low. Once your peppers are dry, you will need 95% ethanol, a 100 milliliter graduated cylinder, a mortar and pestle, your dried seeds and pepper flesh, a sock slit extractor, adapter, and cotton balls, a hot plate with water bath, a 250 milliliter round bottom flask, and a condenser. Grind the seeds and the flesh up separately. Wear a dust mask if you have one. The increased surface area will speed up extraction. Take a cotton ball and stuff it down to the bottom of the sock slit extractor. Add boiling chips and 100 milliliters 95% ethanol to the flask, then fit the extractor. Add your seeds and pepper flesh, packing down as necessary. Add another cotton ball to the top and pack down. Note that you must pack the peppers down so that they are not above the siphon side arm, otherwise they will not have compounds extracted as efficiently. Fit your adapter and condenser, adding cat clips as necessary. Raise your heating bath and add water. Begin heating. Use a heating mantle if you have one. This is a time-lapse shot over approximately 5 minutes. As the ethanol boils, ethanol vapors travel up the sidearm on the far right to the condenser above, where the solvent condenses and drips down into the sample cup. Once the sample cup fills with solvent and reaches the top of the siphon sidearm, most of the solvent will be siphoned back down into the flask below. This process repeats, and as fresh, clean solvent vapors condense into the sample cup, the extraction continues. Each subsequent extraction continues to use fresh ethanol, increasing efficiency, but the total process uses only 100 milliliters of ethanol. Sock slit extraction can be boring, but do not leave it unattended, and make sure the heating bath does not run dry. Now here is a shot of another cycle draining. The extraction continues, and eventually you get a much darker colored solution.